Hey guys, hope you're all well. Right, here we have hopefully the last box of parts for the Enfield. Unless I've missed something. I don't think I have, but we'll see. So, it's Saturday morning. I'm trying to have the day off. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably end up messing about with this. We'll see. So this, like I say, should be the last box of parts, but you never know with each build. As you progress and go through it, they certainly wraps the foot well. Alright, let's try the back end. There we go. We are in. Somebody knows I'm unwrapping something. Here he comes. It's not treats, Blue, I'm sorry. It's not treats, old lad. Come say hello. Hello, what's in here then? What's in the box? Right, we have, what do we have? That's a front brake cable with correct size nipples for the levers. We have a choke cable, air lever cable, whatever you wish to call it. I can see an air on me somewhere, get off. Right, what's this? Oh, I did order a little sticker, which I quite like the look of. Which I was thinking about putting on that front panel under the headlight, but we will see. If it doesn't get used on this bike, there's always something else it can go on. I like it. We'll see. We will see. Right there. It's not to eat, but no, it's not to eat. It's no, you are not eating that. Crazy dog. The bill. Put that over there. Right, what we got in here? Are you helping, are you? What is it? Right, we have you can't eat newspaper. The adjuster for the front brake. I will get some of this on today. That's for the back brake, for the brake light spring. That's for the front brake, for the adjuster. The old one was a bit scabby, so. No, you're going to knock the camera over. The blues, come on down, round here. Come on, mate. You crazy dog. What we got here? Oh yeah. Neutral lever, because I pinched the one off this bike to quickly get something else done. So I've had to replace it. And I should have a kickstart coming from somewhere else. So I pinched that as well. Blue, come round here. This is the throttle, the twist grip. better. Let's have a look. Oh, that's definitely better. The one that's on it just, I don't know, it weren't right. It had a lot going on with it that it really doesn't need. So this is sending the cable out in a much better direction downwards, with everything pointing down out the way. The other one was all sticking out here and all sorts, so that is much better. So we'll get that on and we can get all the cables fitted, and that's it. That is the lot. Right, let's throw the box on the floor for glue inspection. That's it, destroy everything. Oh, there's no treats, mate, is there? We'll have to go and get you some. Okay, just going to put the back brake light tab on for the spring. So, got a brass nut I've polished the head up on. A brass bolt, sorry. Get it right. And a brass nut I've had in the lathe and just put a little shoulder on there. So the little shoulder is to go through this like so, so that can still pivot. And a big brass washer put in there. What we'll do is connect the spring up first. We may have to change this old position on this, we don't know yet. So I won't sort of bring the spring back round to lock it in just yet. And the nut we've turned down. When this is done up tight, that little plate should still move. Well, that's the plan anyway. There we go. Yep, that still moves nice and free. I think that's about right. That should pull the light on, I guess. It all moves nice. So, there might be final adjustments when we get to ride the bike. Next, the little brake adjuster, and we'll get the cable on. And then I'm going to figure something out here that sort of utilises these two lugs. I've said before, I don't chop them off, they are for a front mud guard. So it still gives whoever owns the bike an option for a front mud guard, because I know there's fors and against on the front mud guard. I personally like them without. Bob is all about being stripped down and just the bare essentials on the bike to function. And I get it if people do like a front mud guard. So we don't remove that option. So all the way in. Where's that going to go again? I think that'll do it. So yeah, we'll get the cable on and then we'll figure something out for here. I think actually this arm might have to come back off and go further down on the spline. Let's get the cable and find out. Tell you what, that's upside down as well. What am I doing?
Right, I'm going to take this off. I've actually got it upside down as well. I thought that was right. No. First mistake of the day. Okay, let's cut that off. I've got the cable on. I've got everything adjusted right off. So we can get this in a better place the right way round. And then we'll have full adjustment here and at the lever on the handlebars. These are fiddly. That's the one. It won't go around to the next spline, but like I say, we've got full adjustment and everything to get rid of all this slack. It's not got to go up too much. There we are. We'll get all that nipped up. Right, I'm going to figure something out. So it looks like these mudguard lugs have got a purpose. Right, I've changed my mind. I'm not going to do that little cover just yet that I'm making for where the mudguard would have bolted to. I'm going to get all the little bits done first. So, throttle, twist grip. This is the one that I put on. I'm going to have fun getting that grip off, but it's got to come off. So here's the one that I put on. As you can see, that's an adjuster there, although that one's not in there at the minute. That's another one there, and then you've got the cable outlet there. There's a lot going on. On this one, we've just got all the bits in one place, which I can face downwards. So much better, much tidier, less clutter. So now the fun of getting that grip off. I'm going to dismantle it first. If I have to, I will destroy the twisty bit. I try not to, because I can use this throttle on something else. It will suit something else. I know how hard it was to get on, and it's quite tough sort of rubber. It ain't soft. Soft ones are really easy to get on. This is quite sturdy stuff. So yeah, I hope it comes off. We'll try a bit of wind first. We'll get this done, then we can get the throttle cable and the choke cable all put on and into the carburetor. Oh, I've got to also make a slight modification or adjustment on the decompressor cable. It's not fitting the actual lever, so I've got to round it off a bit more, so we'll do that as well. We'll get all the cables done. Right, please come off. Oh, I knew it. I knew it was going to be a problem. It probably would be better if it was warm. Right, let's take my screwdriver out. I like messing about cleaning old tools up. I've got an old wooden handle screwdriver that I've cleaned up, and I've just varnished it. Well, not just, but it's still a bit tacky. I'll put that out the way first. That weren't going to work, was it? Oh no. Great. Okay, that is stuck. There we go. Yeah, combination of them both. Whoop. Excellent. Right, now we've got to cut it down a bit, the sleeve, because these are quite short grips. So we want to leave ourselves a little gap so it's not in contact with that face, because that will obviously slow the throttle down. So allowing for the thickness of the end there, I think we need to go about there. I'm going to get me a line all the way around it to follow. There we go. Gives me a guide to cut with the grinder. Excellent. And we're on. Super duper. Right, we get all the cables in situ now. So that's, what's that one? That's choke cable, that one. Let's find the throttle cable out and get that sorted. Here we go. That's going to be much better. He says, as it doesn't fit. Should we undo that a bit then? Why isn't that going on? What am I doing wrong there? We're obviously doing something wrong. Yes. The throttle was too far round. That's better. That is loads better. Right, now for routing this. This will just go under the tank. I think, yeah, definitely, because it's got more freedom of movement under there. As we put it through the nacelle grommets, as we turn, I've experienced that before where it revs the bike up, so yeah, we'll just drop that down so it ends up under the tank. It's quite long, that is. Could have done with being about 10 inches shorter, I think. Oh dear. Right. Another thing. We have solved the long cable issue. I have put it through the grommet on the nacelle because there's plenty of cable doing it that way for it not to cause any problems when we're steering the bike. It looks quite good actually. So we've got to send another one through there. I'm hoping this is going to be long enough to do the same. So that way. We should be comfortably able to fit that through there as well. Where is it? Tell you what, let's take the Speedo out a minute, so it's only resting in. Make life a bit easier. Let's put that where clumsy me can't drop it. There you are. Right, where's that gonna want to go? Down here. So it follows. That ain't long enough. I'm not having much luck here, am I? That ain't long enough to put through like that with all the rest. Okay. What are we going to do there then? Let me see if I've got one knocking about. I have got some cables. Let me have a look. Well, that's the end of that little job. The choke cable's not long enough and I haven't got one. So do you know I said that was the last order from Hitchcock's? It's not. Gotta get a longer cable, which they do because they do different size cables for higher bars and stuff. So I shall measure that up and sort that out. Never mind. Right, let's modify the nipple on this one to fit. Right, next little job, I want to change that screw on the top of the headlight. The screw that it came with is absolutely terrible. So we're going to get that out and swap it for a nice little down dead or something. Well, that didn't take much undoing, did it? Right, what we got? I don't know if you can see that. Just stay to that. We'll just get a nice little button head in there.
for the day. I've just been filming away and realised my microphone had gone flat. Never mind. So we're on GoPro sound at the moment. So a bit more done. Although it doesn't look like it at the moment, it's at that stage where little bits are happening and it's not really noticeable. So we've got the throttle cable in. I haven't linked it up into the carburetor yet because we have got to get a longer choke cable. We've got the decompressor cable in, that's all sorted. We've got the brake cable all sorted, that's all done. I've got oil in the forks, the little caps are in and all sorted. I've also realised there is a couple more bits I forgot to order, or should I say one bit I thought I had, which is a clutch cable. I definitely had one. The trouble is I give stuff away, then I forget I've done it, or I'll go and put it on someone else's bike and I forget I've done it, trying to help people out, and then I realise I've got to go and buy another one. I definitely had a clutch cable. I don't know what's happened with that. It's like the neutral finder and stuff. I've had to order another one for this because I used it on someone else. Never mind. I probably should stop giving people stuff. Oh, they don't. It helps people out, doesn't it? I don't mind. It helps people out. So, a clutch cable. I've ordered a clutch cable. I've also got to order the little rubber rings that go in the light switch and the ammeter. That basically locks them into the nacelle there. So I've got to get some of them as well, which I did forget them. Unless I've given them away as well, I don't know. So I'll get all that sorted. I've got the little stainless adjusters in now for the rear wheel. I've still got to put the chain on. I'm going to get the chain. It is a new chain, but I'm going to give it a wash and put some fresh lubricant on it and get that on. What else we got? So yeah, we got all the rear brake springy thingy done. That's all sorted with the brass fittings. That's about it really. We're about there. I am going to make like a little clip that holds this breather down. It doesn't need one, it's just I want to hold it down so we've got full view of that nice badge that we've put on. That's the only reason I want to do it. So it'll be just a little clip off this fixing here or something like that. I'll work that out. Just so it holds it like so. I'll figure something out. We've got that little brackety thing I want to do on the forks. So it looks like the mudguard lugs are doing something, because I don't want to chop them off. Someone may want to put a front mudguard on it in the future. And if we chop them off, they've got no way of fitting it. So we'll do some at this side as well for them lugs, just so it looks like nothing's fell off the bike. So we'll figure that out. I may do that tomorrow, I don't know yet. I can't think of much else. I'd say it really is getting to the end. Oh, I've measured up for a speedo cable. I've got to order that as well. I might have ordered that. I'll check. I'll check. Yeah, that's about it really. We are really getting close to the end. We're getting progress every day. I know sometimes it doesn't look like it because it's just small bits going on that need doing. So in like the big picture, it looks like nothing's happening really, but it is. And obviously we've got the wiring to get on with. I've got some little bullet connectors and spade connectors coming for that. I have got some, but I'm just topping up on them, so we've got enough to complete this wiring. Oh yeah, I've got to order a battery. I went to do it earlier and forgot the size, so I've written that down now so I can go and order that. So obviously it's got to be the correct size to fit in the little battery box that we've made, so I'll get that ordered later. I think that's about it. I'd like to also thank absolute tons of you guys who have dropped me a message. I've sort of been away from my phone a bit because yeah, it gets a bit overwhelming. I'm not on about you. There's other things get a bit overwhelming with it, and I sort of have time where I throw my phone in the drawer, off or on silent, or it sits there till it's gone flat, just so I can 100% focus on other things. So if I haven't got back to anybody's messages, I do apologise. I'm not being rude, I'm not ignoring you. It's just sometimes it's really, really overwhelming. But I appreciate it all. Just people seeing if I'm okay, which is amazing. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, yeah. I've got no words. Just people checking in, see if I'm all right. Which is, yeah, truly amazing. I've got no words for it. To me, I'm just some silly old fool messing about in a garden shed, showing it on YouTube, and the support of people is truly amazing, and I appreciate it all immensely. But my apologies if I haven't got back to everybody's messages. I picked my phone up earlier and seen the amount, and I was just, oh no. But I'll be quite honest, I've brushed my phone under the carpet just for a bit, because I can focus on other things and get caught up with stuff. Anyway, it's looking good. It is looking good. And we will be finished very soon. Wayne's well and truly on the way with the tank and the mudguard, so I'll get some updates on that soon, and that will be the last thing to go on the bike, the tank and the mudguard, and then it'll be start it up and ride it time, and then we'll cut the sticker sails off and we'll see who it's going to be. Anyway, that'll do. I'm going to have some dinner. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.